Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Hope so you are in good state of health and iman inshallah. So today is our second story, the Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam and the king's dream. Moral stories from Quran. Let's start our story. Okay, as we know, Yusuf alayhi salam was thrown in a well by his brothers and ultimately brought to Egypt. And he was bought by a noble prince whose name was Aziz. Although after some years, although Yusuf alayhi salam was innocent, Aziz's wife imprisoned the Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam. Prison opened another chapter in the life of the Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam. Here he met two prisoners. They were servants in the royal court who had displeased the king. Both of them had strange dreams, the meanings of which were correctly given by Yusuf alayhi salam. One of them, a cupbearer, was freed and taken back into the king's service. One day, the king dreamed that 7 lean cows were eating up 7 fat ones, and 7 green ears of grain were being replaced by 7 dried-up ones. 7 dried-up ones. No one was able to say what this unusual dream meant. At that time, at the request of cupbearer, Yusuf alayhi salam interrupted the dream. Yusuf alayhi salam explained that in the lands of Egypt there would be 7 years of prosperity, but following these 7 years of abundance, there would come 7 years of dreadful famine. The king greatly liked his explanation. There and then he appointed Yusuf alayhi salam to look after the granaries and made him responsible for providing enough grain to meet all needs during the foretold famine. 7 years later, Yusuf alayhi salam had become the most trusted minister of the king of Egypt. Wow. The seven good years passed, and then as foretold by Yusuf alayhi salam, there came the 7 lean and hungry years, when no crops would grow and famine held the land in its grip. Back in the land of Canaan, Yaqub alayhi salam and his son were hit by the famine too. Therefore, the 10 sons traveled to Egypt in search of grain. When they came to the chief of the storehouses in Egypt, Yusuf alayhi salam recognized them. However, they did not realize that this minister from whom they had come to seek provisions was their own brother Yusuf alayhi salam, whom they had thrown into a dry well many years ago. Yusuf alayhi salam received them honorably and asked them about their family. Yusuf alayhi salam gave them an ample supply of grain and put their money back in their bags. The brother made further visits. Ultimately, Yusuf alayhi salam revealed his identity to them and forgave them for their crime. He asked them to bring their aged parents. Finally, the family was reunited, and Yusuf alayhi salam embarrassed his parents and did them honor by making them sit on the throne, saying, "Welcome to Egypt in safety if Allah wills." Seeing the splendor and high position of Yusuf alayhi salam, they all fell prostrate as a mark of thanksgiving and awe. This, Yusuf alayhi salam reminded his father, is the meaning of my dream which my Lord has fulfilled. The dream that Yusuf alayhi salam had as a boy of the sun, the moon and the 11 stars prostrating themselves before him had at last come true. Here's the sum question. What did the king dream? On which duty was Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam appointed by the king? What brought the sons of Prophet Yaqub alayhi salam to Egypt? How did the Prophet Yusuf treat his brothers? What did Prophet Yusuf dream? Okay, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz. Fi amanillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.